The Malarkey family, comprised of 4 children, lived fairly ordinary lives in the great state of Ohio. Aaron, Gracie, Alex, and Ryan, all 6 and under in age, lived normal lives of any children growing up. The family loved the Ohio State Buckeyes, yet they also loved Jesus Christ. They were fervent churchgoers, and their children were raised to love God. Yet one day, as Alex and Daddy Malarkey were coming back from church, their lives changed forever. Alex and Kevin were in a devastating car accident that left Alex a quadriplegic. Kevin escaped the accident barely scathed, yet Alex's life was at stake. Given the severity and height of the injury, which is to say its proximity to the base of the brainstem and the trauma sustained by the cerebral cortex, should Alex survive, normal brain function cannot be reasonably expected. Alex will never breathe on his own, and below the neck he will not move on his own. This injury will preclude Alex from swallowing food. He is presently receiving fluids intravenously, but if he survives, we will have to install a gastrostomy tube, or G-tube, so he can receive nutrition directly into his stomach. And finally, if he does survive, he will never be able to speak. I understand these are difficult things to hear. Truly, I am sorry. People from all over the world came to pray and visit Alex, as they hoped he would survive this tragedy. Every day, around the clock, 24/7, people came to gather and pray around Alex. Yet God had a different plan for him. Throughout all the surgeries and comas, Alex was visiting God in heaven, and he was watching everything happening on earth. Daddy did not see the car coming, but I did. I like to look out the back side of the window of Daddy's car, so that is what I was doing when we started to turn. I was just getting ready to tell him there was a car coming when we got hit. Now I thought I was going to die, but then I saw something unbelievably cool. 5 angels were carrying Daddy outside the car. 4 were carrying his body, and 1 was supporting his neck and head. The angels were big and muscular, like wrestlers, and they had wings on their backs, from their waist to their shoulders. I thought Daddy was dead, but that it was okay because the angels were going to make him okay. This is what happened in the car after the other car hit us. All of this happened in what seemed to be a few seconds. I heard the sound of shattering glass, and I tried to duck my head to protect myself. As I ducked down, I saw a piece of glass in my thumb. That is when I realized that all this was real. I tried to bite down on Barney. I felt pain in my mouth, like maybe I had bitten through my tongue. I began to feel pain throughout my body. I thought that I would be the next one to die. I thought that there was some fire behind me because my back felt like it was burning. I tried to turn my head toward the back of the car, but there was no fire. I could only see a big black circle, and something smelled really nasty. I felt a bad pain in my neck in the back of my head. It felt like a knife stabbing my neck. Then I realized that my head was hanging down to one side, and that I could not lift it back up. The doctors were certain Alex would die, yet all of a sudden, a miracle occurred. Right before major surgery, X-rays proved Alex completely healed, even though he still resides in a wheelchair. After he had recuperated and was able to speak, he began to tell his parents and others about how he hung out with Jesus after the crash and how he visited heaven. He also spoke to Satan, who tried to blame the car accident on him, as the devil always tries to do. But Alex was sent back down to earth as a man on a mission to spread his near-death experience to all parts of the world. His story serves as both a tragedy and a miracle, and Alex Malarkey has provided to the people of this world a description of what they hope to see in the next.